October.
Oh my god, look at this grass. Solid color, no texture. You love to see it. That's what it is. That's how we do it here. How's it going, all you beautiful muggies? It's Muggy here, and welcome back to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. We're back at it again with the BCP Reverse Fix mod created by MaxXD. Once again, everything's gonna be down in the description below, so you guys can check out this mod. If there's anything more scarier for Mugtober, it's going to be downgraded, overly exaggerated graphics. Once again, if you guys are new to this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below so you guys don't miss out on new content. But as always, if you guys are ready for the show, now let's go! For the first track, we have Bangkok Rush, a straight up tour classic. And when I say tour classic, I really don't know anything. It's just an original track from Mario Kart Tour. I, once again, never really played too much of Mario Kart Tour other than when it was originally released. But here we are, Bangkok Rush. With I know it's a really fun track, actually. I do enjoy this one out of most of the other tour exclusive tracks in Mario Kart 8, mainly because it's a lot more unique. I like the whole water section already here right off the rip, just kind of, you know, tricking off these boats. Then later on in the section, you like bounce off the top of these like tents and stuff. That's really fun. Here you can go up the side, kind of like that. Who's up there? Kamek. So you can even go up here, which I think is really super awesome. I didn't know that you could even go up here. I didn't find out till like the third lap, the first time I played this track, which I'm pretty sure I covered this when I live streamed it or made a YouTube video on it on the channel. You guys can probably check it out for yourselves somewhere around on this channel. And now we're gonna be working our way to lap 2. Now the graphics, once again, because that's what pretty much what we're here for, is the mod itself, the BCP Reverse Fix. I hate that I have to say all that, but that's what it's called. Yeah, graphically, yes, it looks like shit. Which, I mean, yes, it's clean in terms of like having a consistent art style. But man, when you can see what the Switch can do, and you see this kind of like low quality, like super plain textures, yeah, it's a sight to be behold. And I can't wait to show off the other tracks, because boy oh boy, do other tracks have it a lot worse than this one. This one just looks accurate to what it looked like in Tour. And MaxXD, which I'm sure they go by also by something else, which I completely forgot, which I do apologize. But MaxXD, they're really nice, wonderful people. They watch the videos, and I appreciate for their support as much as I love supporting them, showcasing off this mod. But they let me know, they kind of updated me and informed me the process in making these textures look like the way they do. Since they have so many textures they have to go through, they have like their own program that's running through all this stuff, which is insane. I can't wait to see when the last wave drops and then we start seeing the mod updated for those tracks. But once again, this was Bangkok Rush, pulled straight, literally directly from Mario Kart Tour. And for the next track, we have Mario Circuit DS, or I guess DS Mario Circuit, however you want to call it. My god, this track graphically did not, oh my god, they didn't hold back, just like Toad Circuit from 3DS. God dang. Hey, it looks, at least it looks like it's part of the Mushroom Kingdom. Very bright, very saturated, the graphics pop, but they do not look great at all. Oh my god, look at this grass. Solid color, no texture. You love to see it. That's what it is. That's how we do it here for the BCP Reverse Fix. I do like the design overhaul for this track when they actually included this as DLC. And it looks great modeling wise. I mean, I cannot deny the fact that Tour really did one thing great, and that was really remaking all of these retro tracks with an updated model and so on. I just wish when Nintendo announced that we were getting DLC for this game specifically, we weren't just getting the exact models from a mobile game. But hey, you know what? It's one of those things where we live in an alternate timeline, which we got a timeline which we did get these tracks, and there's another timeline which we didn't. But I also like to think that there's a third timeline in which we actually got these tracks remade with Mario Kart's 8 graphical standards, which some other people on the modding community has gone out of their way to do. Which I can't wait to show off some of those tracks next week. I have some really good ones I want to show off. I'm super excited. But for now, we're just going to cover through the rest of the BCP Reverse Fix. Oh god. We still have a lot more cups to get through. I still have 2 more after this one. And then we still have to go over through what? Yeah, this is ending off wave 4. Then I have to get through wave 5. And then when wave 6 drops at some point at the end of this year. I don't know when. They didn't really announce. They kind of did. Hopefully at the during November. We'll see. We'll find out. But yeah, I can't wait to cover those. I don't even know what tracks they're going to be to begin with. But this was DS Mario Circuit. Yeah, I mean, bright, colorful, but there's no texture on the grass. Once again, 3DS Toad Circuit. It's like a good comparison for this one. And here we have the big one, Waluigi Stadium from Mario Kart Double Dash, the banger track, the one track I actually didn't expect to make it into Mario Kart 8 as DLC, because this wasn't even in Mario Kart Tour at the time. Now I think it did get released for Mario Kart Tour, because why wouldn't they use the same model? But I'm super excited to see that this track made it back, and my god, to see it in this mod, holy it looks like shit. There's brown doo-doo all over the track. It's just straight up brown. It looks like I'm like Choco Mountain, but like indoors, you know? Indoors. God, my god. It's just brown, and brown. The crowd doesn't help that you can clearly see that they're 2D, which is fine, whatever. It's just large crowd simulator. But I was actually kind of impressed on how Nintendo went about making this track for the BCP, and it looks pretty good. But here, whoo boy, now it kind of actually makes me think, like, I don't think Mario Kart Tour got it good when they got that release. Did it ever? Once again, I'm not certain. I still have been playing Mario Kart Tour since the first 2 weeks. So if anybody actually knows, and you guys have been very helpful on kind of informing me on things I genuinely don't have any info on, down in the comment section below, you guys can let me know anything about this track from Mario Kart Tour specifically. I'm fairly somewhat not really certain if this made it into Mario Kart Tour. I like to think that it did. I thought I saw screenshots for it. But how does this look graphically in compared to like what it is on Tour? And that's in both comparison for the actual like original like textures for this track for the BCP, and then this one, which you guys are seeing on screen, versus Mario Kart's Tour's version of this track. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, even Double Dash looked better than this. Holy shit! I mean, look at even the pipes. Come on, man. I do think it's a little bit weird since we are playing this track. I kind of mentioned this when I did cover this track back when we covered the Wave 4. I don't really necessarily like this upper section thing. I think it's cool that it's there as an option, which is great because I don't like if it's forced. But it's a little off because it doesn't feel as authentic, you know, or necessary. But hey, it's there, whatever, right? And once again, this was Waluigi Stadium from Mario Kart Double Dash. Looking like shit, if I'm going to be honest with you guys. And for the final track, we have Tour's Singapore Speedway back into here, looking with its original Tour model port graphics stuff. You know, I'm running out of words here for describing these kind of graphics. I don't know, just plain and basic. Nothing too crazy, but the colors pop, and I do like this track, how it looks visually overall. I think the water really helps, like the geysers and stuff. That really makes this track kind of really stand out a bit more. Has that extra like oomph to it, you know? This little cannon thing, which is kind of cool looking. I thought it was gonna use the original, like the DK cannon itself. Hey, what's up, Goomba? I just forgot these guys are here. What's up? But yeah, it has a lot of original stuff to it. Even if it's kind of like replicating other things, like the DK cannon. It's not a DK cannon; it's its own cannon. And you have the little air boosters we just went through. Those are in other tracks. They don't look the same. And then you'll see later that we'll have what is it? Oh, the Toad's factory like boost panels that you drive on. We see them in like I say we use. It's still Mario Kart 8's. Mario Kart 8's Rainbow Road. As far as I know, it was also in Coconut Mall, up like the escalators and stuff. Oh god, no! I thought I could hit that. These things right here, these little dash panels, I guess you want to call them. So get away from me! Oh god, stay away from me! These shells are being thrown at me left and right. But I say graphically about this track doesn't look much different than I remember entirely at all. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't remember what this track looks like whatsoever. I've never been down here. There's stuff being thrown at me and there's Goomba stacks. There's so much things on screen. I can't process it all. What is this? What are the graphics? What are these things? What the fuck? What have I gotten myself? I've dug through this giant rabbit hole of just controversy since I started this whole mod showcase. But it's great because it brings up a lot of discussions, and it's a really great comparison overall. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's actually just been really fun, just showing what art style we could have really gotten entirely for these Switch games, especially something like Mario Kart 8. Like, this is basically what Mario Kart 9 could potentially look like, and we won't know until it does come out. But that was Singapore Speedway from Mario Kart Tour, because it is basically Mario Kart Tour. Alrighty, but that's gonna be it for this video of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Once again, that was the BCP reverse fix mod created by MaxXD. I'm gonna keep this short. Once again, everything's gonna be down in the description below, so you guys can check it out for yourself. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this Mario Kart Tour on console. It was a really fun mod to showcase, and we'll be back to this another time. That being said, if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to hit that fucking like button, because your boy over here, well, appreciate it. But as always, I'll see all you beautiful muggies in the next one. Bye-bye! I hope you guys like the new Double Dash music I added back into this. Hell yeah. It's a fucking banger. Bangers left and right.